Hello my great and wonderful people, welcome me back to LAJUPOG TV. Coming across this channel for the very first time, speaking here is LAJUPOG. Going straight to this update. This update is regarding Peter Obi and Tinubu saga. It was on Wednesday when Tinubu went to Osun State to campaign for the re-election of Governor Oyetola. Tinubu during the campaign, he uttered a statement. He fired at the Labour Party presidential candidate. Tinubu during the rally, he said Labour Party, during his speech, he said Labour Party will labor in vain. He said some people will labor in vain. Then he now said to the Osun State people, he said, I pray you will not turn to laborers that will labor in vain. So he fired at the Labour Party. So this statement has been going viral on social media for some couples of hours now. So when Peter Obi heard about this, the whole Labour Party heard about this. Many of the Labour Party members, they were very angry. They were like, no, we can't take this. How can this old man say something about? How can this old man say something like that about us? How can he say that we labor in vain? That is embarrassing. They were like angry. But when Peter Obi stepped in, they have been saying that Peter Obi is a man that have maturity. A lot of people said the man is intelligent and mature. I didn't believe it until yesterday, Wednesday. So Peter Obi stepped in, then he advised all the Labour Party members. He said, when you hear something like that, when someone says something that is not nice about you, you don't reply with hatred. Peter Obi said, you don't reply with hatred. He advised the governorship candidate of the Labour Party in Osun State, the person of Yusuf. He said, you don't reply with hatred, you reply them with love, because our party is a party of love. So Peter Obi gave that statement yesterday, and this statement has been sparking a lot of reactions on social media. Now let me give you the full update of how everything goes. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has reacted to the disparaging remark made by presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, the person of BOLA Tinubu, which is targeted at the party. Tinubu at the grand rally for the re-election of the APC candidate, Oyetola, on Tuesday has said, they said some are in labor. They will remain laborers till death. Can you see? That was the statement that Tinubu uttered in Osogbo, Osun State capital, yesterday. So Obi, who was in Osogbo, the Osun State capital, on Wednesday to support the governorship candidate of the party for the Osun poll, the person of Laju Yusuf, while addressing Labour Party members, advised them not to react angrily to the derogatory remark. He implored the party faithful to return such comment with love. Can you see what Peter Obi said? He said they should return the comment with love. They should not fire back at APC. He said, I listened to our chairman when he said that someone said that they can labor till death. When they show you hatred, Labour Party will show them love. There's dignity in labor. He also called on the people of Osun to support the party's candidate in the governorship poll to give the state better leadership. Addressing the rally, Yusuf said the comment about the Labour Party by the APC leader was not in tandem with the attribute of a righteous Yoruba man. He, however, promised to surprise to say he will not get votes in Saturday election and urged Labour Party members to work hard for victory at the poll. He came back yesterday and said we should go and labor till death. That was talking about Tinubu. That is not an attribute of a righteous Yoruba person. I describe them as people with anonymous background. We don't know them. Their life is anonymous, Yusuf stated. The reason why Yusuf said that the life of Tinubu is anonymous, that is not a righteous Yoruba man. The reason is because, they said Tinubu should tender his state of origin, he should tender where he come from, he should tender his school certificate. But he did not see anything to tender. A lot of people claim that Tinubu is hiding. He did not want to tender his primary school certificate and secondary school certificate because his real name will be detected. A lot of people said he did not want to tender out all those two things because his real name will be detected and his background will be detected, and even his age will be detected. Tinubu is claiming 70 years, but a lot of people said Tinubu is not 70 years. That man is very close to 80 years. So he's claiming 70 years, and that was why Yusuf said that his life is anonymous. He claimed to be the citizen of Lagos State. Why a lot of people that know him right from background, they said Tinubu is from Osun State. So he claims Lagos State. They said Tinubu's life is anonymous, that nobody knows him because he had been hiding everything about himself. He had been lying to Nigeria, hiding everything about himself. That was why Yusuf said that those people, we can't reply them. The people that said that we with Labour Party will labor till death, we won't reply them because their life is anonymous. So a lot of people reacted to what Tinubu said about Peter Obi yesterday, most especially the youth. The youth did not take Peter Obi's matter lightly. They will never take it lightly because the youth of Nigeria right now, they are not having joy. So they said what Tinubu said is very gibberish, is very irritating. A lot of pastors came out, they reacted to this. The person of Pastor Paul Eneche, he reacted to everything that is going on. What Tinubu said, Pastor Paul Eneche said, though he didn't mention them, but we know who he's talking about. He said people did not want him, but he's saying that is his turn. You always know the person that said that is his turn in the presidential race. The person that said that in Milokon. So Pastor Paul Eneche talk about it. He said people did not want you, but you are forcing yourself on them in the name of bribing, in the name of ringing election, in the name of imposing yourself on them with money. They don't want you, yet you are imposing yourself on them. You are telling them it is your turn. Pastor Paul Eneche reacted to this, and a lot of Nigerian youth reacted to what Tinubu said. They said what Tinubu said is total rubbish. What he said about Labour Party that they will labor in there is total rubbish. No presidential candidate have the right to speak against another party as far as Nigeria is concerned. It's just that, as far as democracy is concerned, rather, but it's just that Nigeria laws are not working. That is just the point. If today Nigeria law is working, what Tinubu said regarding Labour Party yesterday needs to be attended to. Like, he need to face the penalty, he need to face the repercussion. No party, though we are contesting as a party against each other just for us to get to the presidential position. Yes, that is democracy. But as far as democracy is concerned, we don't have no presidential candidate have the right to speak against any other party. No presidential candidate have the right to speak against the opposite party. So this thing has been sparking up a lot of reactions on social media. What do you think about this? Is Tinubu right with what he said, or is wrong? Drop your comment in the comment section of this video. Speaking as LAJUPOG, I'm going on there to get on that trending update for you. Guess what? See you in my next video.